up, everyone? Tattle Tells. How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Todd, Chrisley, and his wife, you were planning to appeal this trial. That's right. Listen, Chrisley said, you know what? You not keeping me away from my man, allegedly. Y'all, let's get into this because honestly, I mean, this isn't a surprise. If I was convicted of fraud, bank fraud, tax evasion, I would appeal too. What else am I supposed to do? Sit there like in my cell and be like, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. What am I supposed to do? Get a spoon and try to reenact the Shawshank Redemption? Of course I'm appealing. Now the question is, does he have a chance in hell of actually getting out of it? Because you are the Kaiser Sosa. Who are you appealing this to? Y'all, let's get into this report, right? They say the Chrisleys are not intent on paying for their crimes. After many weeks of trial, a jury reached a verdict, right? And as you guys know, that was for bank fraud and tax evasion. If y'all know, I'll break it down later, but let's get into this, right? They're going to be sentenced later, but they plan to overturn the jury's verdict. Now, listen, I'll be the first person to say, because you know I'm rooting and pulling for Blac Chyna's appeal and for her to be, over the Kardashians, right? But I will say this, right? I will say this. How y'all acting like y'all could just go in and overturn this, right? At least at Blac Chyna's, the jury did find that a lot of her claims were true. So when she says, okay, you ruled I was a woman, I was Black, people call me Chyna as nicknames, and then the jury rules, but you're not Blac Chyna. So I see how she's going to overturn because the jury's verdict doesn't make sense. But Chrisley's verdict, boy, if you don't stop, listen. Now, as you guys know, he got indicted on 11 counts of tax evasion, bank and wire fraud, and conspiracy in 2019. While Todd denied the claims at the time, he and his wife have been found guilty. Todd and Julie are not alone in this drama. Their accountant also pled guilty on related charges. Now, let me tell you something. They should have had a better accountant because I was looking at my accountant like, you're the one that should be driving the getaway car. What you mean the IRS wants to talk to us? What you mean the numbers aren't in order? Even if we were trying to do something funny, you were in charge of driving the getaway car and you sitting here stuck. Quiet as a kept. I think the accountant got less time than them, which makes me think, I don't know, was somebody singing like a canary? But let's keep going, right? They said some of Tarantino's charges include aiding and abetting the filing of false tax returns. While Chrisley is currently free on bond, right? His attorney, Bruce Morris, said they plan to appeal the jury's decision. Prosecutors have alleged that Todd and his 49-year-old wife submitted bogus documents to banks when applying for loans. Additionally, Julie presented false credit reports and bank statements when attempting to rent a house in California. Why would you submit false credit? Anyway, soon after they got indicted, the reality stars would face up to 30 years in prison. Officials claim Chrisley and Julie established a production company known as the Seven Seas Productions to serve as a loan out company for all the money they made through the popular reality TV show. You know what's the funny thing? Y'all just had the wrong accountant. You know what? I feel like their accountant watched season 1 of the Ozarks. If you haven't seen the Ozarks on Netflix, go catch it. Season 1 is phenomenal. Season 2 will make you be like, well, that's the end of that. And season 3, after the first episode, you'll be like, I'm done. Y'all lost me forever. But I feel like their accountant actually watched season 1 of the Ozarks and was like, if Marty can do that and funnel that money into the casino and outsmart that drug lord, why can't we do it? Because there's no drug lord involved. I feel like that's actually what the accountant was saying, right? Now, they said the legal people alleged that the couple did not file tax returns in time for 3 years, 2014, 2016, even though they deposited millions of dollars into the production company. Now, let me say this. You get fined for not filing on time. How is that? Okay, it's not criminal. It's illegal. No, I'm sorry. It's not legal, but it's not illegal, if that makes any sense. In law, it's a very narrow thing, and I'm not going to explain it because I'm going to go off on a tangent, but something can be not legal but not illegal. So why bring up the fact that they didn't file for 3 years? Okay. Officials state that the couple falsified the numbers. Oh, no, this is a problem. Even when the taxes got paid, the actual amounts were also faked to hide how much money they owed. Okay, so yeah, I'm back to my original point. Your accountant literally watched season 1 of the Ozarks, thought they was going razzle dazzle. Woof, and it ended up being razzle razzle. Anyway, right? They also said that Chrisley and Todd intentionally went on lavish spending sprees, dropping thousands of dollars at electronic stores, luxury retail stores, and other purchases throughout the conspiracy. So here's the thing. I see what they're trying to do and make it seem like it's a money laundering scheme, but can you launder your own money? I'm asking a serious question because I see the point they're making, but to me, they needed better lawyers, because just because I don't pay my taxes and I lie to the government about not paying my taxes does not mean at all that me dropping something on like a new Sonos system or me buying a new car is an attempt to hide the cash, unless the accountant told them this would be the perfect way to hide it. Just buy for refrigerators and accountants. Well, I feel like we walk into Chrisley's house and he got like 18 refrigerators sitting in his basement because he's like, oh no, we're going to sell those. This is how they're laundering. But let's continue, right? They additionally assert that the wife falsified financial documents, including physically cutting and gluing figures from different records. You know, mama's 49 years old. And this is probably how y'all got caught. You know there's such a thing as Adobe Photoshop. You know you can go to Fiverr. Like, why are you cutting and pasting and gluing like it's 1979? But this also lets me know y'all been doing this scam for a while. Even before, probably the documents you submit at Bravo were literally cut and paste. And why I feel like the Bravo producers were like, you made $5 billion this year? Hold on. And this says you made $8 billion. Do you know Jeff Bezos? No. Okay. Yeah, cast them. This is good. Why do I feel like that, right? Now, listen, Todd did say people are trying to ruin his name, but authorities came in and they showed all the text messages and emails he had alone to actually prove that he was the one committing fraud. Y'all, listen, again, I'm going over all this evidence. Just to say, and y'all know I'm always like, F the government, fight the power, overturn that case. They can't hold you. If nobody went down for the 2008 crisis, if nobody goes down, why are you in jail? Listen, you know I'm the main people doing that. Which reminds me, everybody investigating little people for PPE fraud. Has anybody investigated McDonald's and all these Fortune 500 companies? Because that's fraud is their middle name.